I mean, what makes Seth McLaughlin just so physical as an offensive lineman just from being around him?
Yeah, that's really just who Seth is. He's a gritty dude. He's gonna get the job done at any cost. Um, you know, and he really has that mindset, that gritty mindset. You know what I'm saying? That he's gonna try to get the job done. And yeah, that's just who Seth is. So.
Hey, Tyler, as far as the Cheetah Package you guys have with the three linebackers, or the outside linebackers, I mean, what is it like trying to block that in practice?
Yeah, it's definitely a tough task. It's three really good edge rushers all in at the game at the same time. It kind of like, you know, tries to like, put like one-on-ones, I guess, across the field and put, those guys in like the best positions to, get to the quarterback and stuff like that. So, it puts a lot of stress on the O-line. And I really think that makes us better, because, if you got to go against that in practice, like, it's not much in the game that's going to be, harder than that to go against. So I think it's tough to go against for sure.
Overall, how would you assess the way the offensive line played against A&M?
Yeah, I thought we played good at times. Obviously we're trying to, keep building on consistency and, continuity and communication and stuff like that. But I thought we played pretty well running the ball. We could have improved a little bit, in pass protection and, consistency in the run game and, continuing to improve in that area as well. But, I thought we did pretty well.
Hi, Tyler, back here.
Hi.
In a game like Saturday that's so competitive, I want to ask you just how do you stay mentally in that, and how important is that mental toughness? And also, how is that something that you guys as players prepare for when it's not something you can practice?
Yeah, going into the environment on Saturday obviously is going to be, pretty tough. We got to make sure that we communicate and stay focused throughout the game. Make sure we maintain our intensity throughout the game and stuff like that. It's really something. I don't think you can really practice it just because it's hard to like replicate that situation. But with experience and stuff like that, we have a lot of guys on the team that's played a lot of football and have been put in those situations before. So just making sure that we stay focused each and every play, I think that's going to go a long way in helping us do that.
Hey, Henry was just in here. He seems like such a high energy guy and just a good guy to be around. Talk about how he's just a positive impact on the locker room.
Yeah, Henry, he's always, every day I've seen him, he's always gonna have like that positive, influence on everybody. And he really like he's that I feel like he's kind of like that glue guy within the team. Like he's gonna, he's open with everybody. He's willing to talk to everybody. And I feel like that's somebody that's really important on the team. And also, he's a leader, he's a great player. So that just makes it even better.
Jahmyr Gibbs has had two great rushing games the past two games. Just what have you seen in terms of the growth, whether with him or with the offensive line, that's allowed him to have such great performances?
Yeah, I mean, Jahmyr's a great player. I mean, it's when you get the block for somebody like that, it just kind of makes the O-line's job easier. He really sets you up, as far as your blocking and stuff like that. So, he's really just like, we try to help him put him in good positions. He's helping us he's putting us in good positions as well to do our job and succeed. So, and I really think that continuity and just continuing to learn offense and continuing to improve as an O-line, I feel like that's gone a long way in helping us do that.
Hey, Taylor, following up on Nick's Cheetah Package question, we saw Henry Toto kind of, set a couple picks to let Will Anderson kind of, stunt around him and go through basically untouched into the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that in practice? And then when you are faced with that, how do you kind of manage that?
Yeah, I mean, it's really tough because there's a lot of things you can do out of that Cheetah Package. I feel like we've seen a lot of it, a lot of, what they do and stuff like that. A lot of possibilities. You just got to when you're in pass protection, you got to make sure that, you maintain your rules, make sure you're communicating with the guy next to you and stuff like that. But, it's tough to stop, so it's a good package.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.